slightly different Matthias Christiansen. Shorter hair. And Alexandra Bøje out first, and there are Hidayatullah and Pasaribu. Now, as I said, Christiansen and Bøje haven't played much this year. They've actually got a couple of wins. Just 6 tournaments, including this one. First meeting between these pairs for Christiansen and Bøje. They won the Macau Open, and they also picked up a win at the Super 100 version of the Indonesia Masters. And that was recently. But yeah, it's been just that, the World Championships, the Northern Marianas Open. Currently ranked 69, he's 31 years old now, Matthias Christiansen. They were as high as 19th, and that was back in 2017. We used to play mixed doubles, of course, with Christina Pedersen, who has retired for quite some time now. Gold medalist at the Thomas Cup, silver medalist at the European Championships, 25-year-old Alexandra Bøje. Partner on and off court. And as I said, one at Macau, one at the Indonesia Masters. 2 Korean pairs, Kim and Seo Jang, 45 minutes. Lee Sang-won and Kim Min-ji, 34 minutes. So comprehensive stuff, even though they were pushed to extra points in that second game. But they might just find the speed of Hidayatullah and Pasaribu a bit too much. 22 years old so far, Hidayatullah. And in Tangerang, Indonesia. Now, these two have picked up 3 titles on the World Tour so far. Indonesia Masters, the Super 100 version, twice. That was 2023 and 2024. They won the Taipei Open this year. And that was against Dejan Ferdinandsha and Siti Fadia Ramanhanti, we saw earlier on, paired up with Apriani Rahayu. But the speed of Pasaribu, especially at the front of the net, should cause some significant problems. Long Lok Chong and Ng Wen Chi in 28 minutes, 21-15, 21-8 were their sole results so far. Gunas Lusveris is in the umpire's chair for this one. And Amanda Balam is in the service judge seat. Well, there is another match happening right now from this section of the draw, and that's Zhang and Wei against Watanabe and Taguchi. That's happening on court 3. Well, there is a slight delay to the start of this match. And I can see one of the BWF officials now coming onto court. Oh, it's that. Oh, there you go. It's a little bit of court issues. They need to tape that down and make sure it's flat. Well, as I'm sure you're well aware, the weather in this part of the world over the last few days has been a little bit damp, to say the least. And there were some leakages last night, as I understand it, and I think this is probably just a result of that. So fresh tape going down under the watchful eye of the BWF officials. And once that's done, then we'll be able to get underway. But of course, you have to have a completely level playing field. There you go. It's all smiles. So now we should get the announcement to get this match underway.
Bøje and Mathias Christiansen, Denmark. My left, Felicia Nathaniel Pasaribu, Hidayatullah, Indonesia. Alexander Yafar, Lavol.
So, underway. Hidayatullah and Pasaribu are going to be the slightly quicker pair, but on top of that, they have the experience of having played a lot more tournaments this year. Alexander and Bøje, of course, have class. Question is, are they going to be a little bit rusty? There's a round of 16 exits for Christiansen and Bøje at the World Championships to Cheng Xing and Zhang Qi, we just saw on court 2 earlier. That was their best run. But they did beat Feng Yanzhe and Huang Dongping in the mixed doubles elimination in Paris. So 2-all to kick off this match. That's wonderful from Christiansen. Well, Matthias is smacking these returns from backcourt. And they've pushed into a 4-2 lead. It's a good start from the Danes. Nice touch from Felicia Pasaribu. Hidayatullah with a big smash, and they're beginning to fire into life, the Indonesians. Oh, that's almost a fantastic return from Hidayatullah. 5-3. Well, it's been a bright start from Christiansen and Bøje. And it's been Bøje that's been very effective up at the front. So far, everything going according to plan. Pasaribu just a little bit nervy on that return. And in fact, she's struggling a little bit in that net battle with Bøje. Add that to the fact that Hidayatullah hasn't really had any ammunition to fire back from backcourt. And that's why they're 7-3 down. That's better from Jafar. Another brilliant return from Christiansen. He's really been finding backcourt well, left and right. 8-4. He's upset with himself there. But they can be happy, Bøje and Christiansen, with their output so far. Keeping it well within the lines. That's nice from Pasaribu. They're close enough, the Indonesians, to launch an attack. It's been a brighter start from the Danes. Mistake there from Christiansen. Just like that, that great lead they had has been undermined. 8-all. Well, that's our first really developed rally. And as you can see, as that goes wide, it's yet another point for Bøje and Christiansen. So the interval, 11-9, and nice close match evolving here. So 11-9, back on court. Hidayatullah and Pasaribu can be happy with the fact they at least cut that lead down to 2 for the break. They haven't really been able to get into any rhythm. Christiansen and Bøje have been good enough shutting the doors down. That's a big lift from Bøje, and that's killed nicely by Hidayatullah. All. Good comeback from the Indonesians. Well, Christiansen sat with himself. I was under no pressure. Mistake there from him. Almost looked like a double touch from Bøje, but it wasn't. It's Hidayatullah and Christiansen in a toe-to-toe fight, and it's the young Indonesian that comes out on top. This is the first lead for the Indonesians in the game, 13-11. They were 8-3 down. I did say they were going to fire into some kind of rhythm. You can hear the Danish coaches in full voice. Yeah. 13-12 or 12-13. Good flat exchange. Danes slightly chasing this point as Hidayatullah starts banging home these big backcourt attacks. So 14-12, and the Indonesians hang on to this first lead, which they picked up at 13. Alexander Bøje with some good net coverage there. Good touch by Christiansen. Oh, that's wonderful. Into the corner from the Indonesians. 15-13. They are proving good value for money now that they've got up to speed. Well, you can just see Yuta Watanabe, Maya Taguchi. The background, they're still up against Zhang and Wei from this section of the draw. Zhang and Wei 3 points away from their next quarterfinal. (16-13). Pasaribu and Hidayatullah firing well. Jafar Hidayatullah, the 22-year-old, rapidly becoming the most valuable person on court. So 16-13, important point for Hidayatullah and Pasaribu. A couple of points off this serve, and Bøje and Christiansen are going to be in deep trouble. That's well saved by Bøje. Decent lift from Christiansen. He's in an exchange now with Hidayatullah. Bøje steps in. Good from Pasaribu, placed well. 17-14. Felicia, Alberta, Nathaniel Pasaribu. Very quick around the net. She hasn't specifically been winning that net exchange with Bøje, but she's been very useful in areas like this. That was from back court down the line. There's enough to force the issue. Again, 2 important points for the Danes to win if they want to get anything from this first game. That's very good from Mathias Christiansen. Very difficult shot for Pasaribu to keep in. Center mass, backhand swing outward. But still 2 points ahead. That's good from Christiansen. Saw the space on the left side. One point back. That's exactly what Hidayatullah has been doing very well. Steps forward, flush with the net, very steep angle. Making sure that the return comes back wide. That's 18-16. You can hear the Danish coaching staff willing their pair on. If they can tie it up at 18. That would be a start, I was about to say. But they're chasing the point here again. Oh, mistake from Hidayatullah, and it is tied at 18. Against the run of play. Oh, that's great from Pasaribu. You can just see it leaping in, giving absolutely no chance to Bøje up front. So service goes back on this very well-balanced first game to the Indonesians. Both pairs have had leads. Truth, the Indonesians have been the pair in ascendancy the last 10 points. But it's a very good chance for Christiansen and Bøje to steal this first game, or at least snatch it. It's good. Well, it's all about experience, I guess. That completely wrong-footed both Indonesians.
When you're ready to serve. There is no need to chat with your coach.
Well, looks like Gunnar Sverris has had enough of the constant chatter between coach and pair. Wants to keep this match moving. And they do get their first game point, and only game point. The question now is whether Pasaribu and Hidayatullah can force extra points. So, extra points it is, 21-20. First game point for the Indonesians, and almost. Chance for them, they've turned it around. Good couple of points for the Indonesian pair. Tricky serve. Bøje on hand to finish it off. That's 21 all. Well, regardless of the umpire's directive, I can still see that chat going on between the Danish coach and his pair. That's wonderful from Hidayatullah. That's what he was doing at the beginning of the match. So, second game point for Hidayatullah and Pasaribu. Good setup from Felicia, and Jafar finishes it off. So 22 all, and on we go. That's a sharp exchange. Very quick as well. In the end, Pasaribu comes through. It's a third game point for the Indonesians. I think this is game point number 4 for the Indonesians. That's gone out. Is that a challenge? Yes, of course it is. It had to be. Well, the game hangs on it. 23-22. A 4th game point. Hidayatullah is convinced that that was out. The Danes calling for a challenge. Is out, so it is 24-22, first game. So, after a thrilling first game, 24-22, Hidayatullah and Pasaribu were 20-19 down in that game, fought back stoutly, and after 4 game points and a challenge, secured the first game. So the pressure now building on the Danes, who have a must-win scenario in game 2. Well, that's very nice from Bøje. Into the corner. Oh, I think it was called out. So another challenge coming. Of course, their challenge is refreshed because it's game 2. Well, as I said, we have a very good commentary perch up here. It's pretty much dead on the left-hand, the right-hand side tram line. So that did look very good from up here and on the monitors. And Hawkeye called into action. And here it comes. Yes, I'll admit, a little bit further on than I thought, but nonetheless. From that Hawkeye, actually, you can see why Hidayatullah and Pasaribu. All that. So, first blood, second game to the Danes. Pasaribu beginning to speed up with the net, just clips the top. But it bodes well for them, and they're going to be brimming and bristling with confidence after that dramatic game 1 win. (5-2). The Danes have pushed ahead in this second game. They know what they have to do. So far, executing it well enough. Bøje resets herself, gets into position. And it's a good combination with Christiansen. That serve too long. Tried to go for the deep serve. Didn't work. Well, it's currently all about Japan on the other 2 courts. That's Suki Nidaira against Tomoka Miyazaki in women's singles on court 2. Igarashi and Shida up against Nakanishi and Iwanaga on court 3. Meanwhile, Christiansen and Bøje 7-3 up in the second. That's great defense from Pasaribu, but it's just not enough. Bøje was on hand to finish it off. That's the block. And you can see Bøje was just moving so easily. She could have missed that, but picked it up nicely and swept it off to the right side. 8-3. Well, once again, they've started brightly. But remember, they were 8-3 up in the first. Nice pick up there from Hidayatullah. Had to dig down deep to pick that up. Stops a run of 2 points by Christiansen and Bøje. More importantly, at the right time. That's a wonderful shot from Pasaribu. I hope we get to see that again. Just lofted through everyone. Look at this. There's not much power on this shot, but got past Bøje, and it dips viciously before Christiansen could get to it as well. Good racket skills from Felicia. Six, 8. Oh, Bøje is keeping them in this. She's certainly been the effective part. And is definitely winning that net battle in this second game. That's gone wide. Pasaribu with the serve. Hidayatullah comes back big. They're combining well now, the Indonesians. That was beautiful from Pasaribu. That's gone long as well. 8, 9. I thought for a second Christiansen was going to challenge that. It was wonderfully orchestrated by Hidayatullah, who I still think is most valuable player on court. It was his backcourt attacks that essentially led them to that first game win. And now he's got them within striking distance. They'll fancy themselves at 2 points back. Good from Pasaribu. Wow. How about that for defense? Wow. Just couldn't keep it in the end. 11-8 at the break. So important passage of play for Christiansen and Bøje if they want to secure the second game and force a third. This is where, of course, they were ousted in the first game. You have to be very wary about that. Oh, that's gone long. Very close exchange at the net between Bøje and Pasaribu. Bøje comes through, but you can see from that side cam exactly how close it was. That's in. Pasaribu confidently left that. Still get the feeling that 4 points isn't enough. And that's exactly why. Good flat play from Hidayatullah. Bøje tries to inject some intensity into the rally. But as it is, her partner is the one that lets them down. (11-13). Great from Pasaribu. Oh, wonderful from Pasaribu, that's brilliant. Well, you thought the first shot was good. Have a look at the flat cross court here. That was good. This was incredible. Well done, 12-13. 1 point back with that. Great pickup from Hidayatullah. And again, that's incredible defense. Wow. It looked like it went through the net. Let's have a look at that. That was good. This was good. This was excellent. Oh, look at a very good look at it here. 13 all. Two wonderful defensive displays to tie them up. Now the pressure is really on. Again, look at that from Pasaribu. Wow, sets up a partner. That's a great rally. Oh, it's a fantastic rally. Still alive. Oh, how are they getting that back? Pasaribu now gets to transition to attack. She's so good at flipping the script. Oh, this is rally of the match for sure. And in the end, it's won by the Danes. Well, you can see from the smiles on their face that they love playing that. That was an amazing rally. 14-13 to the Danes. The last 3 points have been sensational. 74-shot rally. And you can see the toll it's taken on Christiansen. The 31-year-old sitting down. And the youngsters on the other side of the net, bouncing on their heels. 1 point back. It's tough. Where's this going to go? 14-13. Christiansen and Bøje on serve. That lift came back too high. Gives Hidayatullah a chance to attack. And again. He's left that too short. The Danes lucky. Nailed the first one. Second one. About a foot too short. What a return from Felicia Pasaribu. She caught that perfectly. 14-15. Oh, that's a nervous service. 16-14. What a time to leave that service error. Sometimes their positioning looks at odds and ends, but somehow they cover the court. Pasaribu scores again. It's an important serve for the Indonesians. 15-16. Great backhand from Hidayatullah. Pasaribu steps in. It's gone long. Well, that's another great shot from Pasaribu. Sets up her partner. They're on the attack. This time, he was not going to be denied. (16-17). This was the point of the first game where Hidayatullah and Pasaribu turned it round. Can they do it again? Of course, this time it'll be for the match. Certainly looking a little bit more lively. They're on the attack again. Pasaribu has tied it up at 17 all. "51 minutes they've been battling on court. So they've got the serve back. Is it going to be déjà vu for Bøje and Christiansen? Very lucky Alexandra Bøje to get that over the net. It's a mistake from Christiansen. And once again, Hidayatullah and Pasaribu, they went ahead at 15 points in the first game. And they've now gone ahead at 18 points in the second game. Remember, they were actually 20-18 down in the first game and still went on to win 24-22. That's good never say die spirit. And they are 3 points away from the quarterfinals. So that's a strange lapse in service action by Christiansen.
First of all, prepare and get ready quicker. Get ready quicker, you, and you serve when the opponent is ready to serve. Last warning.
Absolutely spot on from the umpire. Christiansen has been delaying his serves. That's a good reply from them. 18 all. But also, Hidayatullah got a warning as well, final warning about serving when they're ready. So generally, the service action has not been up to scratch in terms of the umpire's eyes. Nice touch by Pasaribu to rescue this point. Hidayatullah straight onto the attack. some of the defending from the Indonesian side has been spectacular. Again, look at the coverage from Hidayatullah. Oh, that's just gone out. 19-18, 48 shot rally. Not the situation that Christiansen and Bøje would want based on what happened at the end of game one. It looks like they might be doing it again. Desperate words from both coaching ends. And here we go. Wow. Mr. Ferris was just going on about service delays, and this is possibly the longest one we've seen so far. Here we go. Oh, Hidayatullah just snatched at that. And it's 2 game points. Christiansen and Bøje. Now, they were in exactly the same position in game one. That's out. Service back with the Indonesians, 19-20. This is exactly what happened in the first game. Well, they have to push that out of their minds, Christiansen and Bøje, because this is the key point now. Can the Indonesians again take it to extra points? Just look for a second there in that replay. That's exactly what Christiansen was thinking about. Nice touch from Pasaribu. Oh, Bøje does the business, 21-19. So, third game, decider. We've just crossed the hour mark. It's a question now of stamina as well. Quite lively start from Christiansen and Bøje in this first point. That's gone long. Flick serve. Nice keep from Christiansen, sets himself up nicely. I think he's just busted a string. Yes, he has. That was a good keep. And comes back and fires home. 2-1 up. Certainly not bad for a pair that have only played 6 tournaments in total this year. Hidayatullah and Pasaribu have played many, many more tournaments in 2025. Mistake there from Jafar. Up to 4-1. Remember, there'll be a change of ends at the middle of this game. Bøje tried to switch the flanks, pushed it, overcooked that. Again, Pasaribu controls that point. Soon as she got a handle on that shot, it was just down, down, steeper every time. So, 3-4. close to call here in the third. Well, Bøje just a bit short, 5-all. Well, Christiansen denied that down the line smash. It had good length on it. So Hidayatullah and Pasaribu straight up. There's that foot stamp again. He's just not happy with some of his output, especially those drop shots from the back. Pasaribu again. She's certainly been edging out the net battle. And that's only because Bøje has been targeting backcourt more. As you can see from there, defending the back line. Very wild from Pasaribu. So 8-7, and both pairs cautiously approaching the third and final interval. Challenge definitely coming. Oh no, I think that was just a victory celebration, the point going out. Well, he puts his hand up a lot. Christiansen. 10-7. Good chance for Christiansen and Bøje to go into the break ahead. And they'll come back onto the side. Remember, the drift acts a little bit differently in doubles. So when they come on this side, they will definitely have a little bit of extra boost in their flat drives. That's gone wide. Good touch from Christiansen. Bøje steps in. They're on the attack. That's a mistake there. And it's 9-10. So, to the final phase of action in this epic encounter. Marathon match. It's already hit now 10 minutes. 11-9. Once again, 2 points. Is it going to be enough? 24-22 in the first, 21-19 in the second. It's a slightly different effect drift-wise in doubles, but certainly Hidayatullah looks like he prefers smashing from that side of the net. Messed up the third, 12-9. Well, Matthias Christiansen certainly has the bit between his teeth. But again, service goes back. Good touch by Bøje. She has been very effective in these clutch moments. Every time they've needed a bit of a boost, Alexandra Bøje has stepped up. 13-10. Good touch by Pasaribu. And again, good enough. 11-14. Hidayatullah comes with a big attack from the back. Pasaribu sets him up again. That is out. Well, he expected a challenge coming, but I think he's going to need to be lucky there. Oh, that's in. I stand corrected, as do most of the people in the Suwon Gymnasium, as he was the only one to see that. 12-14. Well, at a key point in this match, Christiansen comes in and steps up and creates a 3-point lead. This is different from the first two games. Might just be a bridge too far for Hidayatullah and Pasaribu. They've come up against an experienced pair. Christiansen nets again. That's back down to 2. But he's fired up, Christiansen. Oh, both pairs running out of points now. Hidayatullah and Pasaribu going to snatch it as they did the first one. They came close in the second, but it was quick hands of Bøje that denied them. They certainly made a run for game 2. That's nice from Hidayatullah. Again, snatches at the third. That's been the difference between the pairs. He just snatches at that final shot. Jafar Hidayatullah. In terms of errors, Christiansen and Bøje have been much, much tighter in this third game. Compact. Decent serve from Christiansen. That's the shot that we saw right at the start of the match. 17-13, biggest lead that they've had. 4 points ahead, 4 points needed. 77 minutes on the clock. Oh, Bøje again gave them the initiative. That's 18-13. This might just be the run. Christiansen points to the sky. But Bøje has been so instrumental and important. These key points. Steps in again there, sets it up. Well, it looks like he may have just taken the wind out of the sails of Hidayatullah and Pasaribu once and for all. 19-13. This is actually the biggest lead that Christiansen and Bøje have ever had in this match. Can they close it out? Nice touch from Bøje again. It's a punishing rally. The Danes are hanging on. Possibly last chance for Hidayatullah and Pasaribu. 14-19. Christiansen goes long. Points away from a quarterfinal in just their 6th tournament of 2025. That's the story for Christiansen and Bøje. Bøje again fires well into mid-court. It's 6 match points. Good touch from Christiansen. That's the one. They've done it. 21-14, 80 minutes on the clock. And they've ousted the world number 11 pair. Hidayatullah and Pasaribu put in a great effort, but I wonder if this is the beginning of a run for Christiansen and Bøje. Just their 6th tournament of 2025, and they've come up with an 80-minute win. Huge. In the end, it was Christiansen that dealt the final blow, but Bøje really had won that net battle. They've had 2 titles this year, so this would be a 3rd quarter-final for them out of 6 tournaments. That's actually a great conversion rate. And there's confirmation of it. 22-24, 21-19, 21-14. Christiansen and Bøje through to the quarterfinals.
Hello and welcome to the Suwon Gymnasium. This is the venue for the HSBC BWF Korea Open 2025. Here on Court 1, we are into the 5th match today. It is men's doubles, the former world champions Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi. They're the 4th seeds from Japan, taking on the Malaysian pairing of Chung Honjian and Mohammad Haiko. In this part of the draw, all the quarterfinal places are up for grabs. The winner of our match will take on a Korean pairing. That much we do know right now in the quarters.